first guest rose to stardom on Dawson's Creek and has appeared in such movies as Wonder Boys and Phone Booth. She now stars in the new movie Pieces of April. Please give a warm welcome to Kate Holmes. They love you.
I think they love you.
No, I think they love you. They love us both. Isn't that sweet? So how are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you doing adjusting to Los Angeles after living in, where did you shoot Dawson's Creek? Did I say Creek?
The Creek shot.
Where did you shoot Dawson's Creek?
We shot in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is this wonderful southern town, and we were there for 6 years. And it's been an adjustment. I moved to Los Angeles in June. And
In June?
In June.
And you'd never been here before? I mean, like, living here?
I've never really full-time lived here.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait, and where did you move to North Carolina from?
From Ohio, because I started Dawson's Creek right after high school.
Wow.
So
Ohio, then another small town, now here.
Now here.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of new. I mean, in the morning, I'm used to, you know, going to my Port City Java in Wilmington, and they would, you know, everybody knew my name, and they'd, you know, say, oh, it's 10 o'clock. Did you guys shoot late? What's going on? Isn't it your nephew's birthday? You know, they just knew me. They're my friends. And here, I go into the same Starbucks. I'm like, you know, expecting, like, one of these days they'll say, hi, Katie, you know, I have your, and it's not happening yet. And I'm going to keep going. I mean, it's been about 6 months, but I'm going to keep trying.
Is it the same person behind the counter
Yes,
at Starbucks?
It is.
Are you wearing something different? Or are you trying to, you could wear the same exact outfit and try it out.
I'll try that.
Yeah. Don't change at all. And what you do is you train them, and just every single, like, you go every hour for a while.
Okay.
And then every 4 hours, and then every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's probably like 1,000 people going in there versus in North Carolina, there were like, you know, 100 people.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
So yeah, wean them down to once a day. Don't be so hard on the Do you know his name or her name? No, you don't.
You got me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now you see how selfish you're being.
Oh my God.
I know how to make my guests feel at home. But that must be an adjustment to all of a sudden, because I was lucky enough to live in a small town a couple of times, and I really like that feeling of people knowing who you are, and when you pass them on the road, everybody waves, and that's a nice feeling, and that's not here at all.
No, it's kind of like honk.
No.
And, you know, I'm always in somebody's way.
Yeah, like I don't understand the actresses that move like from Ohio to New York, and that's their, I can't imagine. That's too much for me even, too much. I went to New York, and every time I'd hear a horn honk, I thought someone was honking at me, and I'd turn around like wondering, and they just honk horns constantly there. It's not about you, it's just, that's how naive I was, that, oh, someone knows me. It's horn honking.
Well, no, a lot of people knew you.
Yeah, no, not then. No, I was just wandering the streets and with a suitcase. So now a lot of people are sad. The show was on for 6 years, but they were sad that it ended.
Yes.
And it ended in a shocking way, didn't it?
It was shocking to a lot of people.
Look at this. Look at that's
the
here. This is the
year one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how people want me to dress. Look at that.
I know.
You were how old? 18?
Yeah. We all have a little bit of baby fat.
Uh-huh. That's
yeah.
That's adorable. Yeah.
Funny that you brought this picture out, because for the
I brought this from home. This is usually on my mantle.
Appropriate.
Because what?
Well, in the last episode, Joey chooses Pacey over Dawson.
How come?
Well, I think that they had the better love affair.
Oh, really?
I mean, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And but of course, I've had mixed reactions, because there's so many Pacey fans versus Dawson fans, and so it's, they either love it or hate it. But I guess you can't satisfy everyone. So.
No, you know what? I find you can't satisfy everyone. You can try, but you can't. But so were you upset with the way it ended, or were you happy about it?
I was happy. I thought it made sense, and it was a very emotional ending for everybody. It was quite an experience to be a part of that show.
Yeah, it's amazing. And this film that we'll talk about in the next segment, it's really, I mean, you couldn't be further from this. I saw it. It's really, really good. Actually, we'll be right back. We'll talk more about that with Katie Holmes. We'll be right back. We're back with Katie Holmes. And Katie, what are you doing for Halloween? What are your plans? We have big plans here for Halloween. What are you doing?
Well, I've always been a fan of haunted houses, although I'm the biggest scaredy cat. But it's such a challenge for me to, try to make it through at least like one room. I have to go with friends. But I need to find some in LA, and the big city, I'm sure they're going to be very scary. So
yeah, there's some cool places around here. We actually, we heard that, and so we're actually going to send you, we have VIP passes to Spooky House 14 Haunted Theme Park in Woodland Hills, California. Do you know about that? That's a spooky one.
Is it really spooky?
Yeah, very spooky. It's the spookiest of all spooky. And they describe it as a dilapidated old two-story mansion with 25 terrifying rooms. That's going to be scary to get through. 25 rooms. So you like that feeling of being scared?
Yeah.
Scared. You'd think my voice would stop changing at this age.
I do. I do. 25 is kind of a lot, but I'll give it a go.
I like being scared. Did you see that movie 28 Days?
No.
Oh, that's the scariest movie ever. And I don't like it either, but sometimes it's fun to be scared. But you should try to watch that.
Okay.
But really, you won't be able to sleep. It really is scary.
Maybe I'll have a slumber party.
Yeah. Yeah, have it. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
And I'll tell you a story after you watch it, because I don't want to give anything away of what happened to me while I was watching it.
Okay.
Call me after you watch it.
Okay.
All right. So Pieces of April is a movie that is it out now?
It is out in New York and LA now.
I saw it, and it is so good. The acting in it is so good. You're so great and so completely different. And do you want to tell people what it's about before we show the clip?
It's this story that takes place on Thanksgiving Day, and it's a family who's kind of estranged from their one daughter, or vice versa, and they're coming together, and she's preparing this turkey, and she's having a very hard time cooking the turkey, and they're kind of having a hard time getting to her, and it's funny and sad, and I think I'm proud of it. So I think
it is. It's a very small, independent movie, but it's done so well, and it's a very dysfunctional family.
Very.
But it's, who doesn't have that? So, Pieces of April in select cities now and opens in more cities on Halloween. Next, from Bally Total Fitness, Akiba Tripp will be here. Thank you so much for being here.